Hi there, I'm Bevis and welcome to our 8th video around emotional resilience in turbulent times. And the theme for this week, week 2 if you like, in this series, is around awareness and growing awareness. You see, at these strange times, many people will be struggling with a sense of identity and security, and what I guess is really important is that we all learn to find our sense of identity from somewhere else. Because if we've taken our sense of identity from the role as business owner or career woman or sportsman or whatever that role was, then we realise that that wasn't permanent. Right now is demonstrating that role, that life circumstances can take those things from us at any time. And appreciating that, realise that we need to find a sense of security, stability from somewhere different, somewhere in here. And find that our sense of self is beyond life circumstances. Now that's quite a nebulous concept. What do I mean by all of this? Well, one of the things that's really useful to consider is this idea of time. And most people, when they're feeling anxious, are actually thinking about the future. It's a worry about a thought about the future. It doesn't really exist in the moment. In my mind, wanders in the future and creates an imagined outcome. Equally, frustration, anger, sadness, disappointment are often about the past, about things not going as well as we would like them to go. So learning to live a more heart-centered, balanced, aware life, part of that journey is about becoming more aware of the present moment and how you're feeling right now in the present moment. Yes, there are more stresses than ever right now. There are more triggers causing negative, anxious thinking. So there's never ever been a more important time to focus on your own personal development, to work on growing your levels of awareness so that you can just take moments to be still. There's never ever been a better time to learn to meditate. That's what I was doing just a moment ago. I'm still feeling a little bit sleepy as a result. There's never been a better moment to focus on yourself, because ultimately in neurolinguistic program we demonstrate this. If you ask the question, what's the purpose? What's the purpose of your work? What's the purpose of your business? You'll find to produce revenue or money or income to provide for the family. What's the purpose of that? X. What's the purpose of X? Y. What's the purpose of Y? Ultimately, you'll get to a logical level. Ultimately, the purpose is to feel good. And there'll be many people right now not feeling good for a variety of circumstances. Yes, of course, if people are struggling to feed themselves, then at basic survival needs, that's a different thing. But if we're beyond that, and we're going to survive through this, then ultimately these are the right things to be focusing on to grow your level of awareness over the next 12 weeks, so that ultimately you become more emotional resilient as these weeks and months pass. I hope that's resonated in some way, shape or form with you, and we'll be sharing more tips around awareness tomorrow in our 9th video series on emotional turbulence. It feels a bit like that sometimes, right? Emotional resilience in turbulent times. Now, I've been told by our marketing chap to mention that you can subscribe on our YouTube channel down below. We've also got an offer for youth motivational maps for those of you who are homeschooling, so to understand what's motivating your children so you can help educate them more effectively. So if you do subscribe, there are advantages to that. So I'd love to hear from you. Any comments, or please feel free to email me at bevis@magentacs.co.uk, or just comment on whatever social media platform you're on. Take care, stay safe, and look after each other.